YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name's Diana and we discuss eating a gluten-free, vegan, plant-based lifestyle. On today's video, we are trying pizza, of course, my favorite. But not only just pizza, low carb, gluten-free pizza. And of course, it's vegan, hello. Carbonaut. I've actually had their bread on another video, so I will post that link up here if you want to see my review on, I believe I tried their bagels. I've had their bread before too, but I'm gonna try to stay positive through this video. I do not, I'm gonna be honest with you, have high hopes. I have a feeling this Carbonaut crust is gonna be disappointing, but I had to buy it and I had to see for myself. So it's boasting that it's 3 gram net carbs, 70 calories, and 21 grams of fiber, but that is per portion size, and they're doing quarter crust. So if you cut this pie into 4 quarters, obviously you would get these serving sizes. It's interesting too that even though this is obviously a vegan crust, but they don't necessarily market it that way, it's more marketed about being gluten-free and low carb. The ingredients that they're telling you do for a meat lover's pizza is all vegan. I thought that was kind of interesting. I am going with the Daiya today, mozzarella shreds with their new oat cream blend. Then we're also gonna use some Wegmans, you know they're my favorite, organic pizza sauce. I used to use this other one I love from Jersey. It's called Don Pepito's or something. It's amazing, it comes in a can, it tastes delicious, but it has corn in it, and I just don't know how I feel about that. So I use this. It's just literally organic tomato puree, water, and organic tomato paste and salt. So pretty basic. And then for toppings, I'm gonna do obviously some of the Abbott's Butcher chorizo. It's my favorite. I do like the ground beef. It's okay. It's just a little more umami. It tastes just like mushrooms. Obviously, it's made from mushrooms. And then I'm gonna bring you over here. I did cut up already some veggies. We got the little trio of my life here. We got broccoli, mushrooms, and bell peppers. And then I did buy these sun-dried tomatoes from Wegmans, but you apparently have to hydrate them. So I have them sitting in some oil because why would we do water? That would be boring. And once they're nice and flexible, I'll cut them up too. I love a good sun-dried tomato. So the only other thing I didn't cut up was some fresh garlic, which I love to put on my pizza. It just, so delicious. All right, so we're gonna get this assembled and we'll be back. I did take it out of the packaging and I did just wanna note, like, look how thin this is. Like, I think they should have just advertised it as thin crust pizza. I do appreciate it has the holes in it already, although I do love a good bubble on my pizza. So we're gonna assemble this this pizza crust, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, so I crammed in the chorizo, even though this pizza was like already overflowing. We got the garlic on there too, the peppers, the broccoli, the mushrooms. I did put the sun-dried tomatoes on top. We're gonna bake this for 14 to 18 minutes, and if you know anything about me, I love my pizza well done, so we're doing 18 minutes. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. I do have a pizza stone, so thankfully it's just gonna go right in. This is hard to do with one hand. I'll be back, guys.
A few moments later.
All right, so we're just gonna set the timer for 18 minutes and we'll check on this shortly.
Many minutes later.
All right, so it's fresh out the oven. Trying to get so it didn't really brown underneath, but that's okay. I am gonna add some oregano to it. I do like a little oregano. Whoop, that's a lot. Oh, I had the wrong side open. That would be why. Okay, well anyways, it's okay. So yeah, we're gonna cut this and I will tell you what I think. So give me a sec.
A few moments later.
All right, so to stick with the theme, I did quarters. They're not really even. Don't shoot me. Comment down below your favorite pizza topping. Do you put pineapples? Do you put sausage and peppers? The meat lovers? Obviously, we're talking vegan, guys. Do you put corn on your pizza? I know that's like a thing. How do you all feel about broccoli? I don't know. I feel like that's very hit or miss too. I'm gonna let this just cool a little bit because it's really hot. And I think I've mentioned in my other videos, I'm always been a pepperoni girl, and trying to find vegan gluten-free pepperoni is really hard. It's all made out of seitan. Now, the funny part is Daiya does make pepperoni that's gluten-free and vegan on their pepperoni pizzas, and it's actually really good. So, Daiya, if you're listening, which you're probably not, but one day maybe you will be, can you please just start making Daiya pepperoni and just sell it? Because I feel like it would do so well. Comment down below if you have some secret vegan gluten-free pepperoni that you've been buying and eating and I just really don't know about it. All right, so I will check back once these have cooled.
Many, many minutes later.
All right, it's cooled enough. I'm hungry. Remember how thin it is? So let's take a bite. I'm gonna be honest. These toppings are delicious, but this crust, you know, it's low carb. I mean, it's just, it doesn't even have like a good flavor. It's just very bland. I know you're probably saying like, why does it matter if crust is bland? But I don't know how to really explain it. It has like a, like almost like a floury taste. Do you hear how crunchy this is? Gluten-free crust, I've had really good gluten-free crust before and it doesn't taste like this and it's usually doughier. So I get it, it's supposed to be low carb. So if you're keto or you're really like health conscious about your sugar and your carbs, I guess this would be a good alternative. I don't really like it. I'm not gonna waste it. I'm gonna eat it, obviously. Would I buy it again? No. I have a skewed view on carbs and a lot of things that people substitute, but in my opinion, and I mean no disrespect to anyone that eats or drinks these things, that is you. I'm talking about me, but me personally, if I'm gonna eat pizza, I wanna enjoy my crust. I just wanted to review this crust. If you are looking for a low carb option, yeah, definitely. I mean, this is one of the very few that I've seen that's gluten-free and vegan, that's low carb. And I know that market is really hard right now to get into because they're really probably, it's really hard to make something tasty, right? That's like not tasting like a cracker or something of that nature. And I guess that's kind of really what this tasted like, a cross between styrofoam and a cracker. I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but really I was not a fan. This needs help. Maybe next time I could like rub some oil and some seasoning on the crust because like I said, it's just very bland. And I know you're probably thinking like, but it doesn't matter, you put so much stuff on it, but I still want the crust to taste good.
A few moments later.
All right, so I will say the only other thing I wanted to add is the crust isn't that bad, I guess. It strangely grew on me, or maybe I'm just really hungry. But I definitely won't buy it again. But I just wanted to add that in. All right, so guys, I'm hungry. I'm gonna finish this, get it down, and I will see you on the next video. If it's your first time here, please don't forget to subscribe. Like the video if you liked what you saw. And as always, stay driven.